Let's make the best Jeskai control list on the freaking internet. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena we are playing Jeskai control. Jeskai control is fascinating to me because on untapped.gg, the Jeskai control list is ranked in tier 1 with a very high win rate. But all of the most played Jeskai control lists on the website have a win rate lower than that win rate, which means that the lists that content creators and strategy websites and like on social media, those deck lists are underperforming what the brewers are creating. That sounds like an opportunity and a challenge for me. So we're going to try to make the best Jeskai control list on ladder and see if our win rate can beat the 55% currently being boasted on untapped.gg. But CGB, why on earth would you play red in a blue-white control deck when blue-white control is already very powerful? I'll answer the question. The answer is Lightning Helix. Oh my God, it's Lightning Helix. That's for the boomers out there. Lightning Helix is a reprint, and it's a card so powerful, I never thought we'd see it in standard again. This is a red and a white instant that does 3 damage to any target, and you gain 3 life. And what makes Lightning Helix great is that blue-white control has to play other cards to gain life. I mean, some of them run Union of the Third Path. A lot of them run Sunset Reinforcement, Sunset. What's that card even called? I don't even want to remember. Sunset Revelry? Sunset something. I just call it Sunset. They run that card because gaining life is so important in such a fast best of 1 meta. But those aren't good cards. They fool you into believing they're good cards because they do the job enough. But what you want to do isn't create some chump blockers or stall. What you want to do is remove threats. What you want is the ability to take an opponent's card away and gain life in the process. That's why they play so many Wandering Emperors as well. But even Wandering Emperor is too expensive for a lot of games of best of 1. Lightning Helix is 2 mana, remove a thing, gain life, keep you alive. It's that simple. It can also remove Planeswalkers, so it has flexibility. The other new card in the deck is No More Lies, which continues to make waves as one of the better cards from the new set, going in all the blue-white lists. And the other red card we're playing, the only other red card we're playing, Zurgo and Ojutai. Remember this dragon? There are a lot of cards in a lot of decks in standard do not have a main deck answer to Zurgo and Ojutai. You need something that will hit something that is hex proof without targeting it. So maybe something like a Shieldred's Edict, and there just aren't that many of those in standard. So I really love Zurgo and Ojutai as the finisher in this deck, coming down, attacking, getting card advantage. Every time the opponent isn't completely putting pressure on you, you answer with Zurgo and Ojutai. They want to make a Mirrex token? Cool, Zurgo and Ojutai. They want to cast some like little 2/1 instead of casting a Shieldred or something bigger because they don't want to get countered? Cool, Zurgo and Ojutai. It's fun. It's how it works. So let's see if we have, in fact, the best Jeskai deck on the interwebs. And before we dive into the games, I want to thank the sponsors of this video, particularly because of MagicCon Chicago. CoolStuffInc.com will be at MagicCon Chicago. They're going to have more CGB playmats with them than ever, I've been told, because those have sold out on day 1 of every MagicCon so far. So please go to the CoolStuffInc.com booth, pick up your CGB playmat. And when you do that, you can have me sign it by coming to meet me at the Meet and Beat at Ultimate Guard's booth on Saturday from 4 to 6 p.m. You don't need to bring a deck if you want to play against me for cool Ultimate Guard swag and glory. I'll have some standard decks available. So I'll see you there. Make sure you arrive early. There will probably be a line. Now, let the Jeskai nonsense begin. That's not how I say that. I say let's dive in and let the... On the play with a sweet hand of 2 and 3 mana, like, well, whatever March is cards. Yep, this should be fun. The appeal of Jeskai entirely is that Lightning Helix is life gain in a removal spell. This means that you don't have to run cards like Sunset Revelry to gain life. You can do all the life gain you need to do. Let's hold for No More Lies. Giada? Giada. Very tempting to use No More Lies on something bigger. Let that resolve. See what the opponent does with this Skrelv, if they attack with it or not. They do not. Let's march the Skrelv. You want to counter an angel with an ETB so they don't get value from it. Bad. Also, right now, this all dies to temporary lockdown, which is a good reason to wait. All right, we're on end step, so there's no bat trigger. I'll go ahead and go after the Gyata. They might have another one, though. Either way, we have to work our way through them at some point. Okay, it's a lot of Get Lost. Not good against decks with small creatures, but they're so invaluable against other decks. Helping Hand. Didn't see that one coming, did I? No attack. They're worried about Wandering Emperor. Good. Stay worried. A lot of land, too. We're waiting for something that hits a little harder to be more concerned with. Especially since Lockdown can handle this if we ever drew one of those. Instead, it's more Get Lost and more Get Lost. All right, they're up to 6 mana. Let's just fire away, I guess. They add a mana for an angel. Let's see if they have a flashy angel. Mm-hmm. Voice of the Blessed, huh? And we've seen Gyata, we've seen Helping Hand. Oh, we know they're scrying to the top. No rush. No rush. There we go. Hello. That looks like a card I would enjoy. And this can come back to hand. I'm not sure what they would do to remove it. I'm sure the answer is something. But so many decks don't have a way to deal with Zurgo and Ojutai in the whole deck. Bouncing it back to hand whenever you're not sure is a good move. Whoa. Whoa, you big. This is some kind of a just big stuff white deck? White black maybe? I'm so confused. Uh-huh. It's a 3/3. There's a Resplendy Angel. There are other angels in the deck. Unreal. Uh-huh. Another Voice of the Blessed on top. No attack with the Vindicator. Love that for us. Kill it. What gotta go? Is it this or is it this? There's land. We can pass. If they just hold back the Vindicator, it holds off Zurgo and Ojutai. If I No More Lies this, they can't activate the Resplendent Angel. Let's do it. It doesn't counter it, but it keeps Resplendent Angel from activating. It'll get them to just spend their turn on their map tokens, which will in turn let us know what to expect next turn in a lot of cases. Like a Phyrexian Vindicator, for example. And we'll see if they still play around a Wandering Emperor here. They've been afraid of it all game. They might not even attack. They attacked. I think they figured it out. Lockdown. The Wandering Emperor, they've always been afraid of. I guess I'll take a lockdown, even though right now it only hits the voice. What to do? I guess see what they do. We've got plays here. Wandering Emperor and March exiling the lockdown can be really good. They're just going to slam this. They're not going to try to pump their Resplendent Angel. Going to attack with both. Kill this.
Then guide it like water. My judgment
And go to
is fine.
11. If we play the lockdown, we get this. If we exile our own Zurgo and Ojutai, we get this. If we cast Zurgo and Ojutai as a creature, we have a bad block that doesn't work. I think we let the Wandering Emperor die. But make them attack it with the Vindicator. Make them attack it correctly in general. Also, it lets Zurgo and Ojutai punch their face and get us a card. Oh my god. It has to stop somewhere, right? It has to. Ignoring the Emperor when it can minus to exile is ludicrous behavior. Now, I'm not talking about the wrapper. Lock it down. Still have to hit this. I think we see if they do that again. Nah, just get this. We've almost got them stabilized. We just have to deal with like one more threat. Keep that will do. And they have nothing. We've taken it all. And lands are good. Do I need them this turn? I don't. Go with the Parlor. Nah. Sure, I'll start leaving them on the battlefield. Do your thing, dragon. Uh-oh. Cards into cards? That's the kind of thing these decks can't usually do. What? Unreal. Unfrickin' real. How? How'd they just do that? Boom. There you go. There you go. Dragon. We found the Sunfall because we dug through our deck so much. And we're looking good. More lockdowns, more get losts. We'll decline. Yeah. Let's get that Giada. Even though we get rid of our token, that's fine. Yep, that's an angel. Helix can't kill it right now because of activation threat. So we'll use a get lost. Down to 8. Trigger. Oh my god, it's Lightning Helix. Did they even run removal? I've seen 0. Actual 0. They run a helping hand before they run a removal spell. And yet, look at their rank. They're doing stuff. Uh-huh. We Helix it, they activate in response, so it's not a good play. They should bin that so they can cast it from the graveyard, but don't tell them. Dissipate Otawara. Channel Otawara. Zip zap. Lockdown? I guess. Could have been Anchorage. Decline. End. Trigger. Can finally get rid of these. I expected them to have some way to remove a dragon. They do not care, it appears. All right, how much mana they got open? They have the 6 mana open. If they hold up activation, you still have to block. I think they might try to use the map token. I'm going to take a risk that they try to map token here. Save my dissipate. They have to do it at some point or they're just chumping. Okay. Double helix action maybe? Burn deck? There you go. Easy peasy. Helix you. Helix you. Burn is back on the menu, control players. Very bizarre mono white splashing Scoured Barrens deck. Really something. On the draw, Helix get lost. Farewell eventually. Let's go. So if we were concerned about lightning Helix on turn 2, we should have played a red source. Looks like they have a bat. Not too worried about the bat. Probably just take the Helix anyway. Bats aren't that dangerous against decks full of sweepers, because eventually you just blow up the bat and get your card back. And the bat doesn't put a ton of pressure on you. You just have to make sure to deal with any other pressure they play. Just don't panic and kill the bat. Yep, this is good. This is fine. Opponent's hand is probably full of removal spells. That's what it takes to be a mid-range deck in this meta. And that's why these decks thrive against them. All right, kill Lord Skitter before they get their rat. Now they have map tokens to use on their bat, which will probably feel great. But they might be like setting up a Sheoldred because they knew I had that get lost and they knew I had the mana to cast it. They know farewell is coming, so let's see how they handle the situation. They might also just try to punch me with Cottage. Oh yeah. Oh, let's go. Pew, 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 pew. They were hoping to punish me using a Memory Deluge turn. Didn't work out for them. Zurgo and ojutai. Take 4, get card. Lockdown. They better use those map tokens while they got them, but while I'm tapped out, they might play something big. They know about the farewell, though. I probably won't. But it's one of those spots that really tests a Magic player. Oh, I bet they just hold up the Mirrex. It's too tempting. The Trespasser. Right into the farewell. Yeah, they're gonna use it before they lose it on these. Yeah, they want that farewell gone. They're keeping a Go for the Throat, which that doesn't help them against Zurgo and ojutai, but don't tell them. To kill the bat, get a Helix, kill the Trespasser. Discard the lockdown, seems fine. They want that farewell gone for a reason. They didn't think I'd do this. I'll discard a card. You don't scare me. And they're passing Mirrex, okay. So, punch him with ojutai. Memory Deluge. We might hit a No More Lies, which could be epic. Let's see what we have with the Parlor. In. Deluge, especially since we can do it on their end step. And then if they play a Trespasser to try to get it, we can flash it back because we have the mana. Jungle Hollow. Somebody got hit by mono red too many times. They didn't even put pressure on me. It's so hard to play when you know your opponent has a farewell. If I take a Sunfall, I think I need to keep hitting lands. If I keep hitting lands, my position just gets better and better. I'm willing to take a few punches from these mites. I want to get this Memory Deluge flashed back. Let's keep that. That's probably a good pickup. They're going to keep working their Mirrors. And we're going to keep setting up our hand. They're going to try to put enough pressure on us for these mites to finish us. I don't think that's going to work. Grab a lockdown. Ooh, I want more memories. Actually do. Now let's grab Wandering Emperor. Memory Deluge. Nope, Wandering Emperor is good against the mites. Goes Restless Anchorage, but they want to use their Go for the Throat. But we'll get those Go for the Throats. We'll get too cozy, opponent.
I've learned much during my travels.
You give me too much time, that plays right into my hand. There we go. Keep it off from being like a 2-turn clock. 5 is okay. Keep digging. Keep sculpting the perfect hand to crush them with. You're good. Yeah, mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Extra land doesn't do anything. We'll take the Get Lost. Ojutai! Zurgo! Roar! So many cards. So many cards. Teferi? Teferi good? Not the best against them, right? I mean, it's not bad either. I don't need the life. I guess I'll take the Get Lost. It's more responsible. Do we bounce it? We do. We bounce it until we get a good backup plan. All right. Got to get through. Liliana? Make me sack this? Yeah. Try again. They use their mana here. They can't keep activating the Mirrors, and you know they hate that. Tear Asunder for 4. Yeah, you got it. See what they do. All face. No respect. Got it. Helix. Go to 7. Ojutai! 4 cards left for them. Lock them down, bye-bye. Yeah, come on home. Line it up. Next turn, new Samurai to keep up with their Mirrors. Make them keep having removal for it. I mean, they can't go for the throat forever. I mean, I guess they're green-black. Maybe they can. Yep. Don't know about the Get Lost. They've been holding out on this play for so long because they've known about the farewell, and they've been like, oh, Queen Shieldred, I can't let anything happen to my queen. Your queen was dead long ago. Your queen was dead when you queued up. If I hit another ojutai, I might put a counter on this and leave it on the battlefield. Yeah, it's there. Decline. They'll probably just kill it. I guess that's a good reason to samurai.
We must protect the people.
Oh, they finally go after the Wandering Emperor. Wow. I wondered.
Still have much to learn.
That sets up my memory deluge. I'm sure they were hoping I'd fail the basics test. Yep, that works. You can have those back. Is that? May as well. No deluge necessary here. Oh, there's more of them. There's always more of them. Dang. They weren't dead, right? They were at 1. Close enough. Today's Cool Kids Club member shout out goes to JD Garrison. JD, you're cool. If you would like to become a member of the Cool Kids Club, then hit the join button below. You get cool benefits like early access to the videos, 24 hours, and some of my Cool Kids Club members are watching me make this intro right now. You get some behind the scenes content and live streams. So yeah, hit join, $4.99 a month. Hope you find it worth it and enjoy your sweet benefits. So, did we do it? I love this control deck. Like, this is the kind of control deck I could play for a long time. And what I said about Lightning Helix, I think 100% holds true. It is a good card that gains life, as opposed to the kind of stopgap measures that we feel like we have to play in blue-white control to gain life. And that makes a huge difference. The ability to pick off planeswalkers is also very, very sweet. The one thing I want to do is include more Wandering Emperors. Maybe the Teferi who slows the sunset is unnecessary. So there are some little changes I would make, but I like the sweeper lineup. I like the removal lineup. I love the Zurgos and ojutais. For me, this is a solid Jeskai deck that I hope brings you great success on the ladder. On my way out the door, let me just say one more time that I'll be in MagicCon Chicago. So hope to see you there. Make sure that you go to the Cool Stuff Inc. booth and ask for your CGB playmat. They have more than ever this time, so hopefully we don't sell out on day one, but I have sold out every MagicCon so far. So I want to keep the streak alive, and you guys can help me do that. And then you can have me sign that playmat if you find me on the floor or at the Ultimate Guard meet and beat from Saturday, 4 to 6 p.m. at the Ultimate Guard booth. If you want to challenge me for some sweet prizes, then you don't have to bring a standard deck. Just bring yourself. I'll also sign any tokens, cards, or playmats or whatever. I shouldn't say that. I could get in trouble. But yeah, I will sign appropriate things while we play our match as well at the Ultimate Guard meet and beat, 4 to 6 p.m. Saturday, MagicCon Chicago. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next one. You're cool.
CovertGoBlue has mastered the skies, so now he's ready to become the true apex predator by taming a T-Rex. Check out the CovertGoBlue Dinosaur Rider playmat, featuring CGB astride the king of the dinosaurs. Each playmat comes with a free Dinosaur Rider token, so get your hands on this prehistoric prize and pick up CovertGoBlue's Dinosaur Rider playmat today at CoolStuffInc.com/CGB. CoolStuffInc.com, cool stuff in stock.